Welcome back to the podcast. God fucking damn it. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the second episode of the podcast. We have finally decided on a name. We're going to be known as the C.A.C podcast for Chase, Austin, and Caleb. Today we're going to be discussing the PS5 Reveal, and we're going to be going into some other things with the games and all of that, give our opinions on the design of the console, and maybe talk about a few other things. We don't expect this to run into like an hour like the G Fuel video did, because we felt like that was way too damn long, and we could have kept going, but let's be real, we're probably going to run this well into an hour.
Yeah,
we're going to try to keep it under an hour, though. We're going to try to keep it under an hour.
Our goal is like 40 minutes, but that's not going to happen. Because like once I get started, especially on like video games, I'm just going to run my ass off.
Especially some of these video games that are coming out. So if anyone's curious, what the three of us are going to be looking at is going to be a article from GameSpot about the PS5 Reveal event. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, so we're just going to be scrolling through this, looking at it, and giving our opinions on everything. I actually watched it live. I don't think Austin watched it. Caleb, you turned into a little bit.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it on stream. I was just skipping around seeing the games.
I was at work.
I had chat telling me what to look at, and that was really fun.
All right, so basically, let's just go ahead and get right into this. I've owned the PS4. Austin owned the PS4. Caleb, you own the PS4, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me show my PS4 on stream.
Okay.
This fucking thing.
I own the Xbox One first.
I got mine from Caleb.
Oh, that thing's fucking sick. My brother has that same exact one. Is that the Pro or the Slim one? Because then they sell that Slim one.
I think
it
was
the Pro. That's so fucking beautiful. That's going to tease a little bit of what Caleb's opinion is on something we're going to talk about in just a few moments. But the way...
So, I might be a little biased to what game that got announced. I might be a little biased. Who knows?
That's what I was just saying. So Sony, I think, kind of started this so stupidly. The whole event, they walk out on stage and they're like, or they don't walk out on stage, but they start it with, we've got something to tell you all. Grand Theft Auto 5 is gonna be on the PS5, and like, don't get me wrong. I mean, cool, GTA 5, right? But how many times has GTA 5 been advertised for a console?
Dude, that game has been on. That game will have now been on 3 generations worth of console. It came out on the original like PS3 or Xbox 360. You were able to get on the Xbox One, PS4. Now you can. It's probably gonna come out for the Switch. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know why, dude. In 8 years, I saw something earlier. In 8 years, it was like there was GTA 4, San Andreas. I can't remember the other two, unfortunately. But there was like, okay, so in like 8 years, so it's been 8 years since GTA 5. 4 Grand Theft Auto games were like in 8 years and then in our last 8 years, we've had just one, which is 5.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, GTA 5 has brought so much content and so much fun. It says here that it will be coming. Yeah, it did. This past like
blew
month.
Up. I mean, to be fair, like Epic Games making it free, like fucking.
And it's only going to blow up even more, in my opinion, because it's going to be coming in 2021. It hasn't said if it's going to be a graphic update. If so, holy shit, because the game still looks good 8 years later.
Says we'll feature enhancements and will be expanded.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, I would assume.
Yeah.
It'll look
great.
That game doesn't look pretty. I mean,
you don't think
honest.
so? I think it's held up after like 8 years.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I mean. But like when it came on the 360, like that shit did not look incredible.
Oh yeah, if you go back from like playing on like current gen consoles or PC, you go back to like 360 shit, your eyes will bleed.
That's like
your
when
eyes
I
will
played
bleed.
it. Or no, I have it on my PlayStation. It's it's an alright looking game, but I think next gen could possibly kick ass with the graphics, depending on what they do.
It's the best game ever.
It's going to be coming in 2021, and here's a big thing about it. Like you said, it got a new explosive amount of players playing it because of like how Epic Games made it free. It's going to be free to everyone who owns a PS5. That's nuts. Like, if you get GTA 5 for free, more and more people are going to play it. The only thing that's kind of sus about that is these like 12-year-old kids who are going to get it, and they're going to be like, holy shit.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know what they're gonna do. I wonder if they'll like lock it and like have it like age restricted. Because like I'm assuming like maybe you have to like go through the store and buy it. I would assume they're gonna do some kind of age restriction to it. I mean, Sony's like relatively.
They're gonna
like,
have to
pretty
because
smart
you
with
can't
that.
give out a rated M game for free.
Right.
I guess.
feel
They
like
never
the
asked
reason
me for
it's-
my age. I installed it.
I remember reading like a bunch of speculation around like, it can't be true, but I remember like them saying like GTA 6 could possibly be like a PlayStation exclusive, which
I
would
mean,
be
they
fucking,
have a
that would
deal
be
with PlayStation.
Yeah, it would be really stupid, but like
100%.
it's gonna make people buy your console. Like fuck it.
Oh yeah, 100%. But they've, if you're a fan of GTA and you have it on PC or Xbox, I wouldn't really freak out about that too much because Rockstar's had a deal with PlayStation like all throughout GTA's life cycle, sorry, and
Yeah.
they've basically just got updates like 3 hours quicker than anything else. But if something like that does happen, it would definitely just shoot up the PS5 sales.
So that's the thing though. Like it's smart for them to like go with like, dude. That's like the PS4 is like what the best selling console of all time. Like Xbox is like, dude. I think the Xbox One is like possibly gonna get outsold by the Switch in like the future.
No, it already has been. It's already been
Really?
outsold by the.
That's
The thing is though. The thing is though.
3 years.
The thing is though with you got to look at also like this. Microsoft's Xbox One is really only marketed to United Kingdom, the Americas, places like that. Sony and Nintendo have such a big reach across all of Asia, all of the United States, all of Europe. You get what I'm saying? They have a lot more marketing. So that's where those come from, because so many people in Asia will buy a PlayStation because no one in Asia knows what the fucking Xbox is, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, like,
It makes
you're
sense.
like, I don't know. If you don't get like a PlayStation, like, there's so many more games. There's so many more enjoyable games. Xbox has like Gears of War and Halo,
Yeah.
and like they're not as good as they used to be at
No.
all.
100%.
So like, why?
I
like,
really
if you wanna
hope
play some
Halo is
story
going to be
games-
good though.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to make a comeback, it's not like. Here's the thing though, like, Microsoft has expanded to PC, so if you have a PC, you can play the Xbox One. That's another
Exactly.
thing that's like really fucking them. Like, I get it, like they're trying to do like the thing with Windows. They probably only did it because their console isn't selling anymore.
Exactly.
But like, I have a PC and a PS4, so I technically have all three.
The thing that's mainly going to sell the Xbox One, what's it called? The Xbox Pro.
Scarlet.
I don't know.
Project Scarlet. It was Project Scarlet.
It's called the Xbox Series X now, I think, is what this one's called. Xbox Series X.
Pretty
the thing
creative.
that's going to sell it is its GPU is just a little bit better. And I think it's going to be cheaper than the PlayStation.
Yeah, it is
And-
like slightly better. No, they're like, and their CPU is like slightly faster. Here's the thing: they're all gonna run the same.
Yeah.
It's gonna
It's
run
not gonna be
That's the
that
truth.
much of
It's
a
all
difference.
It's all going to be exactly like the Xbox One PS4 was at launch. It's going to be capped to 30 FPS. I don't care what anyone says. That's the way it's going to be.
No, I don't think it'll be capped at 30.
They say that it can go up to 120, but I just don't see that
I think
happening.
1080p will hit the 120. The 4K mark's gonna hit 60 because the PS4 Pro gets 60 on 4K.
Yeah.
and it's like legit
That's
because like
true.
that Spider-Man game I played on like my 4K TV behind me. Like that game looks smooth as fuck.
But you also got to realize with these updated cards, people are going to start making more ambitious
games.
looking
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, I still think they'll like try to cap it around like.
I hope so, because
I think 1080p, like I said, 1080p is going to be 120, which is all out. If it comes down to like a competitive title, I will prefer to play it in 1080p and get more frames. But in
agree.
terms of if I'm looking for like aesthetics and shit, I really hope that they make The Last of Us 2 remastered on the PS5.
it will happen.
PS3
It will
to
happen.
PS, like,
It'll happen.
because I want that game to look absolutely beautiful. It looks incredible now for like the PS4, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Trust me, it will definitely happen. I think that is something that I wanted to go into a little bit later. But I'll just tell everyone this right now, like, buy what console your friends are buying or what console has the better exclusives. Because if you're going to come down to, like, performance, just build your own PC. Like, honestly. If you're going to grade a console based on its performance,
Yeah, they're gonna be level playing field.
a PC is going to blow it out of the water. Any PC.
yeah. I mean, like depending
Even
on
my
like
PC.
depending on what the new like GPUs are for like, dude, if like the new consoles come out and like absolutely kick ass, like the new GPUs coming out, they're gonna have to be cheaper.
Facts. That is true. If they do come out, this whole new wave of consoles, if you're wanting to build a PC, you make a great point. If you're wanting to build a PC, now's the time to, I think. Like, once these consoles come out and people are like, holy shit, this is kind of like up to par with a pretty good PC.
Especially when it comes down to 4K machines, like if it gets 4K 60 or like say it somehow like miraculously hits 4K 120, which would be absolutely absurd because PCs like really struggle to do that now. You literally need to spend like $2,500 to get that, when in reality you could spend, let's say they're like $600-700 for like an Xbox or PS5. Like, people are gonna do that. Like, they don't care.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that.
The only reason I'm like honestly on PC is because like I play like a lot of competitive shooters and I prefer a mouse. That's really all it is. And
mouse
I prefer 144 frames as compared to currently we only get like maximum 60 on like
feels like 10.
God. Yeah, no.
I watched my brother
anytime I get
play.
off my PC and go to my PlayStation, it literally looks like I'm playing a lag.
Speaking of GTA, I watched my brother play GTA 5 on his just original fat. No, it was the Slim. It was the Slim Xbox One. That shit was running at like 15 frames per second. Like, I'm not even kidding. It is not holding up anymore. But to get out of being off topic, let's just go ahead into the next thing that was announced at the PS5 reveal. That is Spider-Man. Fuck you. Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I'm going to let Caleb take it away here because obviously he's a Spider-Man enthusiast.
Yeah, it's true. All right, this is dope because I'm not going to spoil, like, I know like a lot of people are going back to play Spider-Man if they haven't already. It was the best game of 2018. It was absolutely incredible. Brilliant. It was brilliant. So it's a standalone game, but it's in like comparison to, so like there was Uncharted 4 and then there was like an expansion called like Uncharted Lost Legacy where it like kind of like it ties into that story, but it's like it's separate games. So in the Spider-Man game from 2018, Miles Morales is in the game, and obviously since they're making a game after him, he gets bit by a spider in there and starts to like gain powers. And I don't know, I can't even remember the end of it, but anyhow, they're like now making a standalone game, which I'm super excited about because one, his suit's fire. The black and red is so
100%. Cool. It goes so hard.
And depending on what they do for customization, because the last game on the PS4, the customization was insane. There's so many suits. There was like 25 plus suits. They're all like really nice, like a majority of them, but depending on what they do.
I like Nikki Spider-Man.
If it's like a 6-7 hour game, I'm like content with that. Now if they make a PS5 version and it's $100 more, I guarantee I'll be buying it.
I'll buy it, honestly.
It'll look so, like, the concept art looks fucking gnarly, dude. If they made it like pitch black with like that fucking kind of like how I showed the PS4 earlier, but if they did like the graffiti spider in black on the side for like the Miles Morales or from Spider-Verse, like on the side of the PS5, that shit would be
I would be buying it.
Sony, if you're somehow watching this, make that happen.
I'm so excited for the game.
So fire. That'd be so fire.
The game genuinely looks so beautiful.
Yeah, that's the thing, like the next gen graphics. The only problem is that it's gonna be a real bummer if it fucking caps at 30, because like, dude, like,
agreed.
That game at like I said, when I was playing on it was so buttery smooth. It was at least 60 FPS in 4K, and it looked so good. But I don't know, it's probably my most anticipated game.
I agree.
Nothing comes close, just because of like, it's just super fun.
I want to bring this up.
What about Gran Turismo 7?
Yeah, I don't care for like racing games.
I want to bring this up real quick. A lot of people were saying that Spider-Man. I did it fucking again. Miles Morales was gonna be a expansion. That's completely false. That was just something that was, I guess, misunderstood. Insomniac came out and said that it will be a full-fledged game.
Yeah,
but I
want
to ask you this.
Go ahead.
Do you think that they will make a port to the PS5 of the 2018 Spider-Man?
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, do you think they would take the 2018 Spider-Man that was on the PlayStation 4 and port it to PS5 and update the graphics.
Isn't it like?
Is that like confirmed? I don't know.
Isn't it like confirmed? Like all of them are gonna have backwards compatibility, so you can just like pop in the disc.
Oh, true. That's right. They are gonna have backwards compatibility.
So like I'm assuming you can just like throw in the disc. Now would it be upgraded by any means? I think it'll just run smoother. They can't obviously update the graphics off putting in a disc, but
I'll say though that game already ran pretty damn smooth.
It was very well polished. They put a lot of work into it.
I made it.
Oh really? You made it yourself?
Yes. It was.
Do you guys really want to talk about Gran Turismo?
Homie.
Gran Turismo.
It features a campaign mode. That's literally all it says.
What?
It looks incredibly realistic. Dude, racing, is it a first-person racing
It looked really good, yeah.
Why?
It looked so good. It really did. Like, if
why
you watched the
look
trailer...
at a steering wheel spin?
If you looked at the trailer, the scenery and everything looked amazing.
IRL? Do you drive a car IRL?
Yeah, but like, dude, I don't want to play a video game.
Do you look at a steering wheel spin? Do you look at a steering wheel spin?
Dude, like, in those games, I swear that's all I pay attention to. I'll pay attention to what's in front of me, because their windshields are so damn small.
Buddy says, fuck it, I'm hopping in the BMW.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched the trailer. The scenery looked absolutely amazing, but don't buy Gran Turismo.
It all comes down to gameplay at the end of the day. Like, I don't want to race.
Don't buy Gran Turismo, buy Forza.
And flying ninja kick.
Just fucking
robbers in the domer.
Everyone knows.
Full throttle, dump the clutch.
This one coming up excites me.
Everyone knows that Turismo is like an inferior version to Forza, so Xbox kind of has that one in the bag.
It's like, why there's 7?
All right, next one.
For real.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So, did we see a Ratchet and Clank game on the PS4 or?
I believe so.
Really?
I don't know which one it's called, but I'm 99% sure.
Didn't even fucking know what happened.
Actually, somebody in my chat said that when we were talking about it on my stream. Somebody said yes. I don't know who.
I know. I'm 18. I'm only 18. I'm gonna turn 19 this year, and I really started feeling old when people on Twitter were like, "What the fuck is this shit about Ratchet and Clank?" Like, I knew I was old, bro, because that shit was from my childhood.
I personally never played any, but they it looks sick. Dude, the trailer, the contrast on this game looked incredible. It looked like a photoshopped game. It looked stellar. Now,
it looked really beautiful.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, I prefer gameplay mechanics over looks, but it looked like it played well. It looked super smooth. The colors were, it looked so good.
And me and Bonzi were talking about it. The movement in the game looks so fluid and like so just perfect,
dude.
And that's what I wanted to
I was
bring
watching.
up about
I was like, dude, they should make a competitive shooter just like this, because I remember like, he was like moving and then he was just like backflipping while moving sideways while like it looked so cool. I was like, this literally looks like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
The one thing I wanted to bring up about the game though was what the fuck?
I have a question.
All right, what's up?
What the fuck is Ratchet and Clank?
Dude, look it up. It's
like a classic PlayStation game.
In terms of like PlayStation's like franchise.
Never heard of it.
It goes back.
I want to bring this up about the game though. I don't know if it was just the stream lagging, if it was the actual console, like the gameplay that was like choppy, but the game was kind of struggling to run at a constant at least 30 FPS. Like there were points when there was a shit ton of enemies on screen and it was like stuttering like bad. And I just want to bring that up. I don't know if it was a stream or whatever. I actually haven't seen like a lot of other people talk about that yet. But I noticed it was stuttering a little bit, because being a PC player, you can definitely notice when frames start to drop. Like,
right.
I never really noticed that shit till I started PC, and now it bugs the hell out of me.
I just feel like, well, here's the thing. Like, that event was shot at 30 FPS, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, I was watching it on Twitch, and it wasn't 1080p 60. It was 1080p.
Yeah, it was.
So
just
that's like, that might even be 24 frames.
But that's also because you had the, like, anytime that you like are filming a human, like it has to be 30 FPS. You look at like any NFL, NBA highlights, stuff like that. Typically, you will never see it in 1080p 60 FPS. It's always 1080p 30 or 1080p 24.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that it will be a fun game. Will I buy it? Hell no. but it does. It looks beautiful. It looks.
All right,
beautiful.
let me put it this way. Say that it's like, say it's like Spider-Man, like that. This like on release. I feel like this will be like one of the only games like on the actual day it comes out. But if it's like Spider-Man and like this and like say it's like the Gran Turismo or whatever, and then
Gran Turismo,
what else we have in store. Like I might pick it up like because I know. Here's the thing: that Miles Morales game, it's not going to be a long game. There's no way it's going to be a long game. It's going to be super short. Like I said, if we get 6 to 7 hours, that's a lot of content out of just like a side game.
Because they just got done with Spider-Man 2018, so you know what I'm saying. Like they haven't really had that much time to develop this. They're working on part 2 to that. Oh yeah, true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So like, and this is just like the filler for now. So I'm assuming we'll get that game like 2021, 22. Hopefully 2021.
I don't remember seeing this game.
Project.
So that
was the one with the where I think we were watching it on stream where she was like on like the mountains like jumping, and I was like, is this like the next?
Oh, it looked like it looked like some crazy ass like Colossus like, shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I wish I could look up a trailer of it right now, but I'm not.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It looked
I'll look it up. Project Athena, no thanks. Project Athia. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this game. It was like the parkour shit, and then she was like summoning shit out of the ground.
It's like the next Lara Croft, except not.
This game looks so beautiful. It did.
Is it
looked
Assassin's
amazing.
Creed?
No, it's like a the way I took it.
Oh, it's coming to PC. It don't matter.
It kind of reminds. No, it's not. Oh, it is. I guess. No, it will come exclusively to PS5.
Go back to that.
I know that picture. I know what the picture said.
Fuck GameSpot. Stop. They're wrong.
It reminded me of like a Shadow of the Colossus, but also.
What the fuck are you guys talking
about? It had. Do you know what Shadow of the Colossus is?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It reminded me of that, but
it's like
also,
that like look, but not the feel.
Yeah, and it also kind of like the graphics, like the realism of the graphics, I think could be compared to something like God of War, which was praised for how good it looks. So it looked really damn good. That's all I remember is I was like, that game looks fucking good.
Hold on, I can't fucking take it anymore, bro.
Oh, is the mask coming off?
I can't fucking. I'm sweating my balls off.
Fuck it, mask off. Mask on. Fuck it, mask off.
You know what I'm saying?
Mask on. Fuck it, mask off. You just gonna wear it as a beanie?
All right, go to this Stray game because it should take 5 seconds.
All right. So this was actually one of the biggest things that was talked about on Twitter. A lot of people were really like excited for this game. Me and Caleb were like, yeah, Stray. We're gonna get into Stray.
Cat ladies,
a lot of people were super excited for this game on Twitter. Me and Caleb were sitting here like I was watching his Twitch stream of him watching it. Me and Caleb were like,
yeah,
just throughout
it. You know what was happening?
It's like if Wally met fuck. Damn it, I forgot.
It reminded me like it's
movie.
Yeah, but
it reminded me of like it was robots and then there's just like this cat.
Yeah. It's like a cat in like a Wally dimension.
Yeah. It reminded me of Chappie.
Stupid. Like I don't understand how that gameplay can be thrilling. You're literally a cat roaming like a city. It's honestly like it's just that cat or that game designed for like
that cat
your girlfriend.
Kaylee would love it.
It's pretty adorable. It's pretty adorable, not gonna lie, but like I
in
fucking
terms of
fell
like
asleep.
An actual like I feel like it's just for somebody who just doesn't like video games. I mean, dude, it could possibly be like incredible.
Yeah.
It could be like a parkour cat game. It could be something absolutely weird because like to be fair, it isn't like a very robotic setting. So like we didn't see much of the cat, but like cat could be like a psychopath.
The graphics of the game really reminded me of that movie a couple years ago called Chappie. You remember the movie Chappie with like the robotic bunny that was like a terrorist or some shit?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What are you doing, Austin?
Dog open door.
Dog open door.
Oh, okay.
Not.
Is there a cop somewhere's house at someone's house? Like,
it's going down the road.
It's coming for you. It's coming for Fata Ganesh.
It was an ambulance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My
a lot A lot of people on Stray were like going crazy, or a lot of people on Twitter were going crazy about Stray, and I was just like, okay, I guess. All right.
I don't know.
I kind of like tuned out of it for a couple seconds, so some of this stuff I haven't really seen. Next is Returnal. I couldn't fucking tell you. Let's look it up as well.
I don't know. I'll be honest.
Oh wait, this was like the horror game, the horror space game.
Oh yeah.
This shit looked fucking crazy. This shit reminded me of like some alien xenomorph type shit. Like it was kind of wild.
Wait, that looks sick.
It's gonna be a horror game. It looked really, really good.
It's a third person. It's gonna be like a scarier like Dead Space.
I wouldn't say scary or Dead Space. I'd say more of a story. Like, you know how Dead Space really just made their money off of like, oh shit, that's fucking jump scare. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This really reminded me of something that's gonna have a story behind it. That you're gonna like uncover why these aliens are like fucking nuts.
Is that what the aliens look like?
No,
Scroll
that's
back
what.
down.
That.
With the little stitches in the mouth?
No, that's Oddworld. That's Oddworld. We'll get to that later. This is what like the aliens look like and shit.
That's not really scary at all.
I was like, bro, how's that scary?
No, some of that shit's scary. Some of the shit that they showed in the trailer was scary. You'll have to watch that because it looked really good. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. If you're a fan of Little Big Planet.
Sackboy.
If you're they call you Sackboy. A Big Adventure.
In the streets. Just Sackboy, not the Big Adventure.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because I sacked the quarterback.
Miles Garrett? Is that you? All right. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Little Big Planet. That's also how I knew I was old.
Wait. I thought, is this like technically the next Little Big Planet?
Yeah, but they're making it.
Why is it called Sackboy?
Because the main character's name is Sackboy.
Because that's what they call me in the streets. I've also made this entire game.
This is another way that I knew I was getting old.
Oh, that's cool. They're doing like 3D platform instead of 2D.
Yeah.
So it's going from Mario to like Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. People on Twitter were like, what the fuck is this shit, Sony? Like, this is some kid shit. That's how I knew I was getting old as well. I feel like Little Big Planet was like a staple in early.
That's such a
banger of a game.
staple in terms of like
PSP, PlayStation 3.
Yeah, that's
Next is Destruction All-Stars. It's really just a game that's Rocket League, but instead of scoring a goal, you blow fuckers up.
I like blowing.
If this launches at a 60, if the
fuckers up,
blow a flat one right now for the boys. You feel me? Fatty rip. Hey, Fatty Ghost that shit. On God.
Fatty fucking Ghost. Oh, fuck my back.
Hey, blow that shit, cuh. Hey, blow that shit. Oh, hell. We can't even see a goddamn screen, bro.
He's dying. Your door's open again. You have a fucking ghost or something.
No, the dog opens doors. The dog fucking opens doors. It never closes them.
What a inconsiderate asshole.
If Destruction All-Stars like launches at a $60 price tag, I'll kind of be pissed. It's not a $60 game. It's literally Rocket League, but you blow people up instead of scoring.
It'll be $10.
Are you looking it up, Caleb?
Nah, I'm gonna look up the bridge one.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is either.
Adorable adventure game. Okay, thanks. I was totally reading that.
I mean, this looks like a Disney game. I'll be honest.
Really?
Is this
I remember this. This is made by a couple guys who have never made video games before. Keep that in mind if you're gonna get this game. It's very cutesy looking.
Yeah, no. Dude,
it's an adventure.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Kind of looks sick.
It reminds me of like this game. Yeah, dude. It low-key looks like a fucking terrible Zelda.
It looks like a Disney movie. That's the way I feel about it.
Dude, if you watch the trailer, it looks like a not good Zelda, but like good in its own way. It actually looks quite interesting. Would I play it? No. But like that right there, like that's on some Zelda shit right there.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I might play it.
All right. Next is some shit that we're gonna get some criticism for criticizing. Goodbye Volcano High. It's on some anime level shit. Like, this is some weeaboo shit, like hardcore.
Oh God.
Let's look at this, Austin. You watching?
Oh God.
I wrote this game, bro.
Bro, this is a furry game, isn't it? This is the furry one, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like an anime furry game.
Yo, dude.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell you boys nothing, but I'm gonna need the lotion.
Oh.
Shut
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I can't do it, bro.
Dude, that's a literal parrot with like wings.
I think I'm
No,
trying to
parrot
play
with
it
wings.
for the
Austin,
memes.
Austin, if you buy this game, I want to watch you play it.
You act
gotta
like I'm buying a fucking PS5.
You gotta stream that shit. Bro, the screenshot I have, right? Oh my God, bro. Oh.
Does it look rough?
Oh.
Dude, it's like a giraffe with wings, bro.
He said a parrot with wings.
Dude, that's a literal dinosaur.
All right,
And,
I hate
this
to like rush through the last little bit of this, but we're already at 30 minutes. Isn't that fucking nuts?
I don't know what any of these are.
We're gonna go through like the things that I think feel like need to be brought up.
Bringed up.
Shut the fuck up.
All
right. Oddworld Soulstorm should be brought up. Oddworld was a classic PlayStation game too. I want to think it's an old game. Oddworld's old. They basically showed this off, and it's gonna be a platformer. I think I'll be mad as well if this game launches at a $60 price tag. I don't feel like it should be a $60 price tag, but it likely will be because I think it's a AAA game. I'm not sure on that one. You know, people who are a fan of the first Oddworld will likely go fucking nuts over this. It literally says in the article this game has been in development for years and in development hell. So, yeah. It looks fucking weird if you've never like seen Oddworld stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it looks
Yo,
fucking
that
weird.
looks sick.
Yo, it low key looks like a fucking reptile on some like Donkey Kong levels.
Hey, no
That's
cap,
facts.
bro. This main character is sexy.
It looks good.
Sexy.
I think this is this upcoming stuff is the part I missed out on. Ghostwire Tokyo actually looked really cool.
Dude, that screenshot on the right, I remember seeing that screen. That looks incredible.
Yeah, that what I'm showing right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a beautiful looking game. The way this game will sell will definitely be through its graphics and its scenery, because damn, it looks really, really good.
What is
I don't
it, an
really
adventure game?
I guess it says that we saw our first look at the gameplay this time. It's going to be a twisted and changing world overrun with spirits. The game is in first person and looks far different from Tango's previous titles, and it arrives in 2021, so it's not going to be a...
Isn't that crazy that shit says 2021 and it's not even that far?
I know, bro. It feels so
Yeah,
fucking
we're
far.
6 months through this year. I mean, granted, like
It's halftime,
all-
brother.
like 5 of the months have been absolute hell, but whatever.
You know, the grand finale is going to be Bobby
one.
Shmurda getting out of prison.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 2K20.
He gets out of prison in
One.
December.
Yo,
Hitman 3. Hitman
was
3.
good.
We got to talk about that, you know. The first 2 Hitman games have actually done really fucking well, like crazy well. I don't
That's
think this is
Bald
going to be
Man, right?
exclusive. Yeah, that's
He's
Bald Man
bald,
who
right?
fucking ops
Okay.
Yeah,
people.
well, he's big bald.
I was
He's
just
got
making
Craig
sure.
on
I was
him.
making
He's
sure it
got
was
Craig
Craig.
on
Yeah,
him.
I was making sure it was Craig.
I don't think this one. I don't think this one is. I don't.
He's got the
That kind of looks like
USPS.
Jeff Bezos.
I don't think this one is going to be exclusive. I don't think that this is an exclusive PlayStation title. Might be. I don't fucking know. But
Who cares?
I mean, Hitman games are really fun. Great for people who love stealth games. Because we haven't had a
You like
Splinter
stealth
Cell in a
games?
while. I'm not a big fan of them because I don't like stealth games. But I know that there are so many people who love games like this, and
You ready for
honestly,
this next game?
it's gonna be great. We're gonna ignore everything until NBA 2K21. Holy fucking shit! Basketball. Did you even watch the trailer?
I saw sweat.
Austin, did you watch the trailer?
I saw the trailer. I saw on Twitter.
When
Big
Zion
Twitter
looks
guy.
up, I was like, ugh, this doesn't look like that crazy. And then Zion looks up after he like dribbles the ball. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, big Twitter man.
Everyone was like, you're just gonna add sweat and make it look better. No, I think they are gonna do some graphical overhauls. They did it the last time. If you look at Xbox 360 compared to Xbox One, like graphics, for 2K
Incredible.
games. Ugh.
Yeah.
Xbox 360 looks like dog shit. So hopefully that's the same thing that happens here with 2K21. We all know I'm gonna buy it. It's probably gonna be the only reason why I buy a PlayStation 5. So
And then you'll drop how much on packs? Probably a K.
over 1,000. I haven't done it this year because this game fucking sucked. All right, Bug Snacks. I saw a lot of people talking about this on Twitter as a meme. It's gonna be like a Steve Irwin style wildlife expert. And it's from the creators of Octodad. Creatures are a mix of bugs and snacks, such as burgers and strawberries. It looks incredibly bizarre to say the least, and will be out this holiday season. Yeah, this game looks fucking Bug Snacks. A lot of people, when it came up, thought it said bug sex.
That
Imagine
doesn't
if a
even
game.
like sound fun.
Yo, just fucking Google it right now.
That honestly sounds like a phone game. Like this looks like something you shoot for mobile. Yeah, that's
When
probably
you-
a mobile game.
It
Why is that
reminds
on the
me. It
PlayStation?
kind of looks like some like Animal Crossing like art style shit.
You know what it reminds me of?
It reminds
My
me of
Singing
Slime
Monsters. My Singing Monsters.
What
You
the
know, when you
fuck?
get,
Yeah.
you know, what, they get the.
It looks so ass.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? My Singing
Yes.
Monsters. You know.
If you were like, if
This
you
looks
paid attention
terrible.
to Twitter, or anything, if there wasn't a meme making fun of the design of the PS5, which we'll get into here soon, it was memes about Bug Snacks. And yeah, it's definitely the biggest L of the PS5 reveal. This game's a fucking joke. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to developers, but how did this get through? Watch this come out, and it's like fucking
lot.
game of the year. Demon Souls is getting a remake. It looks amazing, and it will be on PS5. That's all I'm gonna say. I fucking hate the Demon Souls series and the Dark Souls series. Yeah, I hate the Demon Souls and the Dark Souls series because I don't like games that are hard. So fuck you.
Yeah, fair.
Resident Evil Village. You love Resident Evil, Caleb.
Yeah,
Take it away.
Okay, so like I didn't. The only thing that pisses me off is like the first person view. Like I understand they're like going for more it's like I get it. It's more like horror type. But like I just like the over the shoulder like third person like where like I love Resident Evil 3, 4, 5. Those are my faves. And then 2 was pretty good. I think it was just like a little stale for me, especially on the remastered. It just wasn't very much like action, but I don't know. I love the title. Like I like it makes me curious. Like, did they think of like the title like, okay, Village, we could like make an 8 out of it, but like, do they base the game around a village now? I was like, I'm just curious like how the idea about that like came about. Like, do they just think of a village and like base the game around it? I don't know.
I'm
It
curious
looks
to see what they do.
it looks scary. I like that there was like werewolves in it instead of like. I guess
like what they're
typical
doing.
like yeah, exactly. They haven't really like done zombies in a while. It's more or less just like demented
Creatures.
You look at Resident Evil 7. That shit was fucking scary. Like,
yeah, I didn't
I
play
think-
it because like I said, I just
He was
it just didn't
scared.
feel right. I heard it was like super short. That's really why I didn't play
yeah,
it.
my brother played it. I watched my brother play it, and it was genuinely scary. I think the thing that they're trying to do is everyone. I mean, let's be real. Are you fucking scared of zombies anymore?
Yeah, Plants vs.
Just-
Zombies is the scariest game.
I mean, like here's the thing where like those games like they don't like put it in like the first person.
Yeah.
Like Left 4 Dead, like dude, incredible game, but like dude, it's not a scary game. There's not
agree.
jump scares. It's just for fun. Like I feel like they made zombies fun, like Call of Duty Zombies. Like it's not meant to be. It's just fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And
This game is trying to like make it like a good walkthrough story and shit, but you want to be like scared numerous. I think it'll probably be the scariest one, honestly.
the thing I like about the Resident Evil series, and especially the remakes, is it's kind of became a survival horror almost, with the fact that like ammo's scarce, aiming is hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like, you get what I'm saying, right?
Aiming's
Like-
never hard for Hyper.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
You don't think aiming's hard in the Resident Evil games?
Not the new one. And dude, in 4, it's
I haven't
hard.
played. Like,
Bro, 4, you cannot move and shoot.
I
You
can
just sit there and strafe.
I played
Very
Resident
strange.
Evil. I think, which one's the one with I don't know. I really don't know.
Did you
But
play any of the remakes? There's 2 and 3.
I've
One's
played
with
one of the
Leon,
remakes.
Claire.
What's the newest one? What's the
3.
newest remake? All right, I played 3, and
thought it was
I'm gonna
hard
be
to aim
honest. I could not fucking aim. I would aim, and the whole fucking the idle sway would be like,
Maybe you had to like go to some settings or shit. I did not have that problem at all.
I could not aim one bit.
You could like
it was
snapshot
difficult.
really quick. It's like, dude, the new remake's just like really easy.
A lot of people have not liked this remake as much because
Because it was so short. It
Yeah,
was
that's
much
what it
better
was.
than 2. It
Really?
was, dude. It was like it was action packed throughout like the whole entire game. There weren't any dull moments.
I
The
heard a lot
puzzles
of people.
had shit to do. Like, dude, 2 is a snooze fest for me. It's the most dull game in the world. It's so boring.
I heard a
It was
lot of
good
people
game.
blaming it on like how these characters aren't as interesting as like Leon and whoever the other ones are.
because they've only been in like one game.
Yeah. That's really all I want to talk about. We got Horizon Forbidden West. It's the sequel to
Oh, I'm excited
Horizon
for that.
Zero
That's on my
Dawn.
top 3. So I have Spider-Man, Resident Evil, and then Horizon. Horizon's a fun game. I still haven't beaten it to this day, but it's like it looks amazing like on PS4, and I think like the graphics in this game, it's just a really cool concept. I
Oh,
do
yeah,
like the new
100%.
the underwater part. I think that's pretty cool that they showed in the trailer. But it looks it's just a fun little open world. And
I
I'm
never
glad they're
played the
making a
first one.
sequel.
I never played the first one, but it genuinely looked amazing. I remember watching people play it at my brother's video game store, and like just as a demo, and on the screen, like it was breathtaking how good this game looked. And when you upgrade it to next gen graphics, make the gameplay better, you already know it's gonna look so much better as well. So
are we picking our top 3s?
yeah, pick your top 3. We already know what you're gonna fucking pick.
All right, we're going Sackboy: A Big Adventure, number 1.
For the name.
Goodbye Volcano High at a solid number 2, and Bug Snacks number 3.
Bug Sex.
Easy
That's
choice.
money.
I think I'm gonna
Easy
go
choice.
with
And
Miles.
wait, I didn't finish. And I'm getting the digital version of the PS5.
Yeah, we'll
because
talk about
I
the
hate
design here in a second because that shit's ugly. All right, my top five. Obviously, Miles Morales number 1. It will probably be the only reason I buy a PS5 if I get a PS5. Number 2, I'm gonna have to say it just because I'm genuinely fucking curious. Stray. I'm gonna buy Stray. I'm so curious. I don't. It looks
I'll just watch gameplay.
It looks so damn boring. But I just want to try it.
I'm not gonna spend $60 to be a cat. I'm sorry.
Understandable. Number 3 is either Resident Evil Village, just because I like horror games, or that one that we talked about earlier. I can't remember what it was called. I think
Project.
Returnal.
Project?
No, Returnal.
Oh, Return.
Project Athia was like
yeah,
the other
I mean,
one.
if I had to pick some like close, like thirds, I think Ratchet and Clank could just be like a fun game to fuck around on.
For
Just something to chill, like lay back on your bed and just chill. And then honestly, like the project was Athena.
Athia.
Athea, yeah. So that would be pretty dope.
Athea.
So we're
Something-
getting on to the router wearing a binder design or no?
Before we get into that, I want to bring up some things. So, Siege, Rainbow Six Siege is going to be on next gen consoles. I don't know how the fuck that will go. I think they're going to definitely have to upgrade the graphics because that's a big selling point
like,
for next gen
dude, like,
consoles is
if-
updated graphics. Siege
if they
already
wanted-
looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. I think what they could do is just like honestly like leave the graphics. You don't have to like remaster it, and like you could tune them up slightly, but I feel like the biggest thing with console gamers is just give them more frames. That game is like
Facts.
really frame based because it's like, especially like
Picker's
when you do
advantage
like
and
a
all
quick
that shit.
corner peek and shit, like
Yeah.
frames will help you so much. Like I think just giving them, if you give them 1080p, 120
One frame.
frames, I feel like it'd make a lot of players just so much better. And so
Oh
much
yeah,
more comfortable.
100%. And I just
That's
want to say,
probably, Best
like
thing to do.
respect to Ubisoft, because Ubisoft Montreal, the people who originally were making the game, were like, our in-game goal for this before we move on to like a sequel or another game is 100 operators. They're going to next gen with this game, and I expected them to make like Rainbow Six Siege 2, like Overwatch is making an Overwatch 2, but they're sitting at like 56 operators right now. Across another 5 years, 3 years, they're liable to hit that 100. So fucking respect, you know what I mean? They're willing to grind it out, and I hate to say it to Ubisoft, but Siege is probably the only thing making them money right now. Valhalla is coming up, which will make them good money. But
Dude,
let's be
Assassin's
real.
Creed's
They've
like,
shit the bed.
I'm not into them anymore.
I'm not either.
They don't feel like authentic to the story. The combat changed up a lot. Like, I mean, I'm sure they're like fun games, but like, there's nothing like true to the story. Like, the last one I thoroughly enjoyed was like 3. And that was in 2012.
I've never been a real big Assassin's Creed guy, but
I liked like 2. Really liked 2. 3 was incredible. I played Black Flag, played Brotherhood, Revelations, but
Ubisoft has just really shit the bed, and that's sad. Another thing I want to go into.
Shit the bed once.
Oh, really?
you?
Yeah.
Little Sharder.
No.
A nice little wake
log.
up.
Log boy.
Oh,
Log-
a nice little logger.
On
Like
purpose.
a baby
On
Ruth.
purpose. But he thought he was wearing the nighttime diaper.
I thought I was.
Another thing I want to go into is
Didn't
like,
know
what
I was
games-
sleeping naked.
what games do you think will be ported from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation
All of
5?
them.
I think obviously the
The
biggest one
Last
is
of
Last
Us.
of Us 2.
Yeah, the last of us too.
You might even see like maybe on the PS5 they combo Last of Us 1 and 2 in.
Yeah,
throw it
that's
on there.
possible. Just for like a little, get them more money. I think that's a lot of them
Cyberpunk-
exclusives.
I think
That's what
Cyberpunk will be put on there because
maybe
Cyberpunk is a
Uncharted.
huge
Maybe
game.
Uncharted's?
Maybe
Yeah.
the Nathan Drake collection, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man 2018 is a lock to be ported
Yeah.
onto it.
Fucking. What did you just say?
What did I say?
Uncharted?
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. Is that not for next
2077.
gen?
It's coming out right before the new consoles hit. It's coming out like September 11th.
Nice.
Which-
2001.
Fucking
That's terrible.
dumbasses.
That's terrible. But
Why would you?
I'm so excited for that fucking
I mean,
game.
to
But
be
I think
fair, that
it's,
game was supposed to already be out for 2 months now.
yeah,
I'm
I
looking
think it's a
forward to it. It
lock
comes
to
out
be
on my
ported.
birthday, actually, so that's pretty pog.
You're born on 9/11?
No, it's 17th.
Oh. What game are you talking about?
Cyberpunk.
I said September 11th. Oh, did you look up the release date?
It's September 17th. Cyberpunk. It should be. That's my birthday. Last time I checked, it was on
Yeah,
there.
you're right. You're right. September 17th. I thought it was like September 11th. Yeah.
2001.
Does anything come out on September 11th? I feel like
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
disgraceful.
2K19
A lot of
did.
things come
2K19.
out on September 11th.
2K19 came out on September 11th because that's when I bought my
Why?
PS4.
That's so silly.
It was a
You're
Tuesday. A lot of
silly.
games launch on Tuesdays. Have you noticed that? Like a lot of games release
Yeah,
on
no, it
Tuesdays.
used to be
You know-
Fridays and then moved to
Bro.
Tuesdays. Now more are going back to Fridays.
You know what I found out? Does anybody have a pop bottle near them? A pop bottle?
I have a water bottle.
A pop bottle.
No, who the fuck drinks pop?
Listen,
Yeah, we
At
drink
least
G Fuel only.
We
every
drink G Fuel only.
every Pepsi product, you know how it has an expiration date on it? It's always a Monday.
Okay.
It's always a Monday.
Cool.
The more you know.
All
You
right,
better-
final thing.
You better be shotgunning those boys at Sunday.
Final thing for the
Facts.
final thing for the podcast. PS5 console design. What do y'all think?
Honestly,
Yay.
it looks like, yeah, like I said, like a router wrapped inside of a binder.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Dude, honestly, like, it looks pretty futuristic. Dude,
I'd give
They
it a
goofed?
7.
they goofed by not putting the disk drive at the fucking top. Like,
I
have
agree.
all of your ports.
It looks
and
so
then
fucking ugly.
disk drive. And
being
then when it goes like
asymmetrical.
this and just gets the...
Yeah, but only on one side. It's not symmetrical.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I
But
hate
like,
it.
I give it
I'm gonna get the disc version because I like to have like hard copy shit, and like depending on like how the Spider-Man one releases,
You
I
might not
give
be
it-
able to
Plus,
get a
dude,
disc.
here's the thing, like, they're not even doing a terabyte storage.
Yeah, they are.
I
It's
heard- I
it's
thought
kind of
it was 825, isn't it?
It's kind of been leaked that they're doing an 825 gigabyte for $399 and a 1.5 terabyte for $500.
Oh, really? That was like a leak.
Yeah, that was kind of leaked. I don't know if that's
Well, I
true.
mean, I'll
Don't
prob-
trust me on that.
Dude,
But
here's the thing, like, I'm not gonna be
There's
playing
no-
that many games.
there's no point in getting an 825 gigabyte, like, and then paying an extra 100 to like get the 1.5
They all have like
terabyte.
external like drives.
That's what I'm saying. Just get like a
Can't you
$50
get, like, an
terabyte.
external like M.2 or something for it?
Yep.
That's
Yep,
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Just get like an external drive for like $50.
Yep.
There's no point in not doing it. But
Well, if you get like an M.2 external, that bitch is about to be fucking like 179 for an extra terabyte.
I give it a 2 goddamn futuristic out of 10. That's truly what I think about it.
I'll give it
The
a
digital
6 or
version
7.
is like low-key, like the digital version is like an 8 out. I actually really like the design. It looked fucking stupid, but like it looks like something Sony would make.
I think
It looks better than the Xbox One. I know that.
I think
It
the
should
meme.
It should look like a PSP.
Yeah, we should have a handheld PS5.
No,
I
it
think-
should just look like it, but it should be a console.
I think the like biggest issue I have with it is like the meme that I saw that was like the carpet flooring house with like the beige walls and just like a recliner sitting in the middle with like
I
a
like
TV
the dude
stand.
with the jacket, and it was like the
Oh, yeah.
PS5. That one was pretty good.
But this meme was like, I can't imagine the PS5 sitting in a living room like this, and it was just like the typical fucking American living room with like carpet and just like a recliner and sofa. Like it just doesn't look like something that belongs. You know what I mean?
Well, it would fit in my room.
I mean, it
Look at my room.
looks like it belongs in my room. To be fair.
Yeah. Like at a command center like this, it looks
Command center.
like it would look so good.
Who called it a command center?
What?
Called it a command center. I thought that was comical.
Fuck you.
Shit.
I think the biggest issue I had with it is this is gonna sound so fucking stupid. I don't know. Austin's gonna make a goddamn joke. I think it should have been black instead of white.
I think there's gonna be a black version with the Miles Morales one. No, that's
hope so.
not
I hope
what I mean. I mean, it's gonna be like a black design and that's gonna have like the red. I really hope that they do the fucking like red logo on the side and like the Spider-Verse graffiti. I think that's a very the best thing that they could do.
What? It's a very.
I couldn't spit it out, bro.
I think the design would look good at the end of the console's lifespan. Like once we get to the end of the console's lifespan and everything's like fucking futuristic as hell in life, then it will look good.
It would look good in a Tesla.
Yeah,
Facts.
it literally
Right.
looks like a Tesla.
Like
Yeah,
I could
but dude,
definitely
looks
imagine
so much
it
better
at like
than the
someone's.
Xbox. Dude, the Xbox Series X or whatever, it literally just looks like a power brick. It looks so dumb. It looks like
I agree.
just a mini fridge.
The
It looks
only
like a
The
mini
back of a
PC.
monitor.
it looks fucking goofy. I think
It
both
looks
of them
stupid.
have their woes. I kind of like the simplicity of this Series X, but I also kind of like,
I mean,
I
I
hate
probably
it.
just like that it's like the color black.
yeah. I think if the PS5 was
He
black,
goes. Yeah,
I think if the PS5 was black instead of white, it would look 20 times better.
I agree.
No, it would. I just think that I feel like they wanted to find like a hybrid between like their beginning roots with like the silver design, the gray design, and like then they did
think that
black
would-
after that for
That
like,
would go
3.
hard as gray.
That would go hard as fuck as great.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, but dude, here's the thing. Like, they always make like special edition shit.
Facts.
They make it
Different
look good.
colors.
One thing that I really enjoyed about Xbox, dude, the Gears of War like
Xbox
4, Xbox.
The Halo
360
4,
really
the
good.
Halo 4 Guardians one looked so fucking hard, and when you hit the button, it would make like the Halo.
Yeah, that dude, Xbox 360 had some really good consoles. I don't know
Big
about
Al's
the Xbox
got the
One.
Gears of War Xbox One. It goes hard.
Yeah, it looks
goes
hard.
hard.
I had the MW2 360.
Hard.
That shit went hard.
I had the white one.
Why? I had
and
a
a
white
black
one.
one.
Oh fuck, I forgot about the white 360. That shit was ass.
Yeah, I had one.
Ass.
It's like original, bro.
The white Xbox One Slim is one of the fucking sleekest.
Sleek.
This is sleek.
It's so sleek. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up. PS5 console design has some things wrong about it, but it definitely looks better than the Series X. Just like Austin has some things wrong with him, but it overall, in the end, it's good. Yeah. In the comment
Hey.
section.
Hey, Caleb, what were you supposed to say?
I'm just like my father. I hate to be bothered.
So we can go ahead and So we can go ahead and end this shit because it's 55 minutes long.
Take a fatty rip for the
Take a fatty
for
rip
the viewers.
while I say this.
Wait. Oh, dude, fuck, we can't all do it. Hey, blow. Hold on, don't rip it yet. Don't rip it yet. Do your outro and let him blow that into the camera and let the video end as it fucking fills the lens.
Okay. So give us your top 3 down below in the comments of all the games that are going to be coming out on the PS5 and tell us what you think about the PS5 console design. Also, ask some questions or something if you've made it this far for us to answer next week. We'll feature some of you in next week's podcast.
Oh yeah,
but,
true. We do be wanting questions.
Facts. This
That'd make it more interesting. We could also like, I feel like our thing is we're just gonna make it like the super, I guess like, not like the super normie podcast, but like it's gonna be like a lot of current events. And since we're all gamers, like PS5 is just like the best thing to talk about. Like,
right.
It's something that needs to be discussed.
It's fresh
but
as fuck.
we can definitely get into everything.
Next week we'll be talking about Last of Us 2 and how it's shitty.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna be fucking gawking that. Dude, okay, before we end this, did you see how many 10s it got?
You know how many times I can pay someone to tell me or tell everyone?
But they've never done that. How many games have gotten that many 10s?
Me. Any game I've ever made.
God of War, I think, got that many. God of War did really good. God of War did really good. But and
Yeah,
Breath
but
of
even
the Wild.
like
Breath of the Wild did too.
outsiting sources, I gotta say, it was like really good.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think the leaks I've seen so far pissed me off a lot, but it's
I didn't
okay.
see any leaks.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
How'd you look at the leaks?
They were shoved in my fucking face by Nico.
I
Nico
would've
sent me the leaked videos of everything and all that. Like, I basically know the whole fucking game. I've seen the whole fucking game. I've played the whole fucking game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
but,
but what happens at the end?
a nuke hits the world and everyone fucking dies.
And that's The Last of Us 2.
Joel busts a fat one and kills everyone. He has nuclear cum. Yeah, this is.
He's got that double N, nuclear nut.
This has been the C.A.C podcast.
Yeah.
We'll return next week talking about The Last of Us 2 and Caleb's opinion on that shit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.